I finished my exam in the university, and I bowed my head like every Christian student used to do, to thank God for the exam that I just finished writing in part 5. And as I bowed my head, I had God where the head was bowed on my examination paper. Arise, get down to Lagos for the assignment I have for you. The time is now. Move. You see, that word move me out of the school. I moved to my room, pack all the bags, pack everything. If there is a bus coming to Lagos that night, I'll be here. But my dear, 5 a.m. the next morning, I'm at the park. And I left Akure for Lagos. I never returned back many years. It was as if everything I'm doing with you here is over to Lagos. So I got to Lagos. I was doing different things that I was doing. Then we had that Dr. Miles Morone of blessed memory and Dr. Mike Murdoch, that they are coming to Nigeria for the very first time. That was year 2000. And they are having a conference in Ikeja at Revivers Assembly. Pastor Matthew Ashimolo brought them to Lagos. So I have longed to see these two great giants because I read their books. They've been a great blessing to me. So I was coming from here, going to the meeting. From Igando, I will go down to the meeting in Ikeja. So I sat down at the gallery. So this very day, on the 31st of October, year 2000, I was seated at the gallery. And I heard Dr. Miles Morone says, move with people that let your baby leap. He said, when Mary knocked the door, the babe in the womb of Elizabeth leaped. You know how Dr. Miles Morone used to talk? He said, move with people that cause your baby to leap. So people are shouting. And so as I was writing down what he was saying, I heard God said to me, get down to Okofilling. I want to bring something out of nothing. I want to pioneer a new work through you. Okofilling, Jesus is Lord. That was on October 31st, the very end of the month. By December 16, that same year, we started the church. We started the church with 6 benches and a wooden pulpit. And that's the church today. That's the power of the voice of God. When you have access to the voice of God, it structures your life. The voice of God is like an architectural drawing that draws the building. It draws your life how it should be. The shape of your life and the form of your life is tied to his voice. You will never be everything God says until you access his voice. You will never do everything God wants done until you access his voice. I knew I should be in Okofilling. I didn't come here by chance. I did not come here because I was throwing dice and this is where my fund can afford. I had God in Revival Assembly in Ikeja, beautiful place, to come to Okofilling, a bush and a forest. I was following the voice of God. This was the only two-story building that was in the entire Okofilling that period. Everywhere was bush. They built this house in my presence. They built this one everywhere. I was here. When we are hungry, we have to go to 5th Street to go look for food. And when you are in the restaurant eating food, cat will be eating beside you. To eat with cat and dogs. You don't like it, but that is the only place that there is food. The woman that owns the job have a dog and have a cat. So as you are eating, cat and dog are coming to use it. Where is our own share? I am the first person that brought generator to Okofilling. This Okofilling that you are in. I am the first person that brought generator. That there was a light in the night to morning. I am the first person that did that. Not where crowd are, not where anything are. And I'm so joyful. Be in Okofilling because that is where God said I should be. The place of your protection is the place of his voice. You are only protected where he commanded.